What's up, guys? I've got a review for you today. As you can see, I'll go ahead and take my knife. Introducing the TDR Sky Beetle FPV drone. On Amazon.com, the current price is $44.99 and free 2-day shipping with Amazon Prime. I'm going to go ahead and go over the specs of this real quick. Therefore, I can then unbox it and we can check it out. I have not opened this yet, so. It has a camera on it with live video, and as you can see right here, it looks kind of funny. It's not all the way folded, but it does fold up, and it's like a mini drone. So it runs off 2.4 gigahertz for the FPV on a Wi-Fi app. It has a docking transmitter, meaning that the drone can sit inside the transmitter as a case, and it can also charge off of it. It's pretty nifty. It's got auto hover, one key stunt moves like 360 flips and stuff, and it's stabilized. This isn't like, you know, our typical acro FPV racers and stuff. It has a 6-axis gyro. It does 360 degrees rolls and flips. It has headless flight mode, auto hover, as I stated before, Wi-Fi, and da. So this is how it comes, like so. What the back of the box looks like. Just give me a second because I don't want to break it. Like so. See, this piece of plastic, I don't know why. They should have just put it in cardboard. But then this is in cardboard, this part right here. But as you can see, it's not like super duper superior, as you can tell. That just fell off the controller. So go ahead and to take it out. There we go, I ripped it. That's what you get in the box. You get an instruction manual, a screwdriver, a USB charging cable, 4 spare props, and 4 prop guards. So we have the rest of the box was the instruction manual. This is your cell phone holder, which is, you know, not too shabby. This is how it tightens right here. It looks like you can fit a tablet in it maybe. And now it's nice and secured and locked, and to loosen it, to adjust it. That's pretty cool that they include that. This is the first little drone like this that I've personally ever used. Well, tested, whatever you want to call it. That's had this, and this also loosens up, it looks like, so you can adjust it this way as well. So I've got my phone with me, so we'll go ahead, and while we're talking about that, before we set it up, you're going to need to go ahead and download this app right here in order to use the Wi-Fi. It's the Tdr Viewer is the name of it. So this is the controller. It's got a lot of buttons on it. This is up, this way is up. The drone itself is stored inside the controller, which is pretty cool. And then inside the controller, you have a USB well, not a USB, but the charging cable, whatever kind of plug that is. And here's the drone itself. As I stated, it does fold up and it does feel pretty solid. So that is a plus. See, that is pretty cool. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. It has a built-in battery. I don't know how many milliamps it is. It doesn't state. Maybe we'll get to that in the instructions. It also has these little rubber feet. I've never seen rubber feet like that on a drone. That is pretty nifty. So here's the instruction manual. It states what it comes with, the name of it. So this to set on is pretty simple. It just slides on, and then there's a release lock right there. You use this to adjust the angle you want, and you use this knob right here to adjust the slider up and down. and it has a lip right here. Let's see if I can, yep, right there, that goes over your phone to hold it in. It actually does pretty well. One thing I do not like though is when you set the controller down like so, it tips over, but that's not really that big of a deal. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find this little button on the side, this little switch, and go ahead and slide it on, and you'll get some lights. Now you want to make sure that the drone is on a level surface. Go ahead and turn the controller on, and you'll see it start blinking like that. And now it's stopped blinking, meaning that it is blind. Then go ahead and turn your phone on, go into settings, and go to your Wi-Fi. And you'll see TDR, and yours will probably be different, but it'll say TDR dash something something something, a bunch of numbers and maybe a couple letters. Connect to it. It is going to say that this internet connection may not have internet available. Just dismiss that or swipe it. Internet may not be available. Dismiss, and we'll go ahead and close that. And now make sure you already have the Tdr Viewer App. It looks like this is called Tdr Viewer. Click on it. And it's going to come up like this, and you can go to settings, that's help or play, and you're going to want to hit play. And now we've got live view. And now to arm the motors like this, and they will start spinning. To take off, you can either press up and do same thing to land as well. It actually flies really well. So now if I want to rearm, both sticks out. Okay. There we go. It's kind of hard to fly in this little area right here. But anyways, you get the gist of it. Now I go ahead and go over the app. You got your back button, your camera button, your video button, and then you can go and look at your videos and your photos. This is low speed, medium speed, and high speed. That is auto hover. This is so you can have the controls on the stick. This is to switch the image upside down. For what you'd want that for, I wouldn't really know. And then you have a VR option. So if you have VR goggles, you can fly this FPV. So that is pretty cool. But overall, it's pretty solid for a little drone. I like the FPV drones, and this will be fun, especially for my kids. My kids will like it. And then another thing I like too is it's nice and portable. Just fold all these legs, put this in the controller, and then boom, I'm ready to go. So that's a plus. And my kids can learn to fly FPV for 40 bucks. It comes with a complete setup. They'll probably have fun playing with this. Do I recommend it? Not for an adult. And then another thing too about being portable is you can turn this off. Go ahead and slide that little clip out and go ahead and put your little drone in here. It's got little markers in there, little feet legs of how it goes in. Just right. Super portable. And you could probably even leave this on there, as a matter of fact. Yep, check that out. Now I can throw this in my backpack and take it with me when I take my kids with me to go flying. Out of 1 through 10, I'm not scaling this on other things that I review, because this right here is my main hobby. That's my life. And I would not even begin to put this in a category as that. Now I'd put it in a category as a tiny whoop, but with a tiny whoop it's a little more realistic, closer to that. But if you want something to fly in the house for winter for 40 bucks that's ready to go, I mean, we all got phones. Go ahead and grab one, man. I mean, it'll be fun. I'll use it around the house. Just, you know, I mean, it's been snowing here lately a lot. 35 degrees has been like the warmest in the past couple of weeks, and I mean, I can't fly my drones in the house, and I don't have no tiny whoops. And I personally, if I'm going to spend $100-something on a tiny whoop, I'm going to spend that on my big drones and upgrade them or build one. I could build a full 5-inch quad for $100. But for 40 bucks, I get, you know, a controller, I get props, I get the FPV camera, it's ready to go. It's actually pretty fast. I have flown it. just a minute ago while I was off camera. It is actually pretty fast. It is at altitude hold. It stays pretty steady. It's pretty good on that part. So out of 1 through 10, I'd give it an 8.5 in this category of drones and little camera drones this size. This is definitely better than like a little Cheerson little one. The video's not too shabby. In dark light it is shabby, but so it's not like it's a run camera or anything, but it is what it is. Check it out. I'll leave the link in the description. Like always, please like, share, subscribe for more review content and other content. Thanks. We'll see you later.